If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there. Yeah, get past to the pack, it's Pack here. You already know the drill. Subscribe, leave a like on the video, algorithms and everything, just whatever. Now, the more important thing is that NBA 2K22 dropped face scan updates again. I don't know why they're doing it throughout the year and like slowly releasing them, then like at the same time dropping it when the game came out, or making one giant update. I don't know what the reasoning is for, but they made another update today. I'm going to break it all down. Now let's get this video started at number 11, and that is Keldon Johnson. So I know this is a top 10 list, and this isn't technically an honorable mention. This is more of 11 because I think they updated Keldon Johnson. I know at first glance it does not seem like they updated him, but if you really look at the details, I think they did touch him up just a little bit. When it comes to the eyes, they clearly seem different from last year. The eyebrows are way darker than last year. The nose seems like a little bit updated. Same thing with the ears. Very little things, but I think they did tweak Keldon Johnson just a tad bit, and I'm happy for it. Keldon Johnson's bro. The Spurs have basically a brand new roster this year, and the way they're gonna play basketball is so different. And I have really high hopes for Keldon Johnson. I'm excited. For me personally, I'm just saying. Now at number 10 on the list, we have Jackson Hayes. This one is a very, very minor one. Now, the most obvious thing is the headband has been added to Jackson Hayes, right? I mean, it's not like this major change or anything. Not like, leader, like, watch out. No. But Jackson Hayes has been updated just slightly. I also think the facial hair has been touched to make it a little bit darker. Besides that, though, I really see, like, no other change. Maybe the hairstyle, like, they have the curly hair a little more, like, towards the front of the head. But besides that, I mean, it's almost exactly the same. Now, at number 9 on the list, we start to get to little updates here. Jonah Valentines is the first one. So Jonas's first thought is a face scan, because I think the hair and the beard are basically the exact same and just darker, but the face has been updated. You can definitely see it in the eyes, how more narrow his face is. These are the things I'm noticing with Jonah Valentines. This is a very minor one where they barely tweaked it up, but it has clearly been touched, and that's why I'm talking about it. Now at number 8 on this list, we have Spencer Dinwiddie. More than anything, two things I say. First, I mean, his skin darker, and then his beard. His facial hair is a little bit longer, more down to the floor. Again, Spencer Dinwiddie, I feel like already looked pretty good in the first place, right? But still, I mean, they updated it. It looks good, like no complaints from me, right? Not only that, the face scan does seem to be updated. Maybe not in a major way, but it has been changed. But I would say that the face scan on the left arguably looks better than one on the right. My personal opinion, but let me know your opinion in the comments below. Now, at number 7 on the list, we have Seth Curry. Okay, so Seth Curry now is, going to be an important role on the 76ers. They removed his headband, which is how he has in the NBA. They added his beard into a lot more thicker of a beard, and then his hair isn't like an afro anymore like it was last year. Now it's more like filled out on the sides. A couple things here and there, and then overall the face scan has been updated just a little bit. Not major changes, but it's a bunch of little changes that make it look a lot better, and that's always the best kind of updates in my opinion. 2K, this one's a W. At number 6 on the list, we have Josh Richardson. Now, I'm not convinced they touched his face at all. I think they changed his eyes, but like the face scan itself, I think is probably the same. But more than anything, they updated the hair on the top of his head. He had cornrows on the Mavericks, and now he has a little miniature afro with a fade on the Celtics. No big change here, but a little one and a welcome one. At number 5 on the list, we have TJ McConnell. TJ McConnell gets a completely revamped face scan. The beard has been added, the hair has been updated so it doesn't look absolutely atrocious, and then the face scan itself actually looks like TJ McConnell now. The skin tone is a lot more realistic, a little more redness to his face to make it seem like real life. Very, very good change, 2K, all around. Like, I literally have no complaints about this one. Almost a perfect face scan. That's pretty good. Now, at number 4 on the list, we have Jayshawn Tate. This one more is Jayshawn Tate didn't have a face scan in the first place, and now they just added it because before they had just like the create a player face feature thing. Now it's actually him, from his hair being super long and detailed, from the facial hair and the eyebrows and the nose and like the face scan. Everything looks exactly like Jayshawn. Another W update, 2K. Very good for the Rockets. Now, at number 3 on the list, we now have Chris Paul. You know, it's kind of understandable when Chris Paul makes it to the NBA Finals on one of the better teams in the NBA. Like, yeah, you're going to update him. On the left, he looked so cartoonish last year. In fact, last year, because of like the lighting and how faded everything was, everything looked cartoonish. But this year, they made him a little more bald, if that was even possible. And then they trimmed his beard up, and the face cam has been updated a little bit to look a lot more like CP3 in the State Farm commercials. Very good, looks a lot better, and I mean, this should have been done a while ago. Now, at number 2 on the list, I'm going to talk about this one for a while. Derrick White. Bro, Derrick White has had the same face scan and same hairstyle for 3 2Ks now. And I've been begging for this man to get a hair update and a facial update. A face scan update, goodness. For a while now, like he deserves it as one of the better Spurs players. Now they finally got it. First, the face scan itself is amazing, from the eye change to skin tone change. Like, everything just looks a lot more realistic. Actually, this is a really good face scan. The beard has been added, as he's had a beard for a while. And then the hair, I know he has a ridiculous forehead, but come on, 2K. He's had that long hairstyle for a while. In fact, in real life, he has even longer hair, so maybe it's a little unrealistic, to be honest. But still, it's a lot better than it was before. And they added the headband to completely cover his crazy forehead. And it looks like him now, and it looks so much better. Like, so much better. We've needed this one for so long. DeJounte Murray has had 3 updates in the time before freaking Derrick White got one. It's night and day. Needed this change so bad. And finally, at number 1, we have Steph Curry. So, I'd argue that Steph Curry's face looks a lot more realistic on the left because like the trailer and the lighting and the sweat, but his hair is not like that anymore. And also, for whatever reason, it looked a little odd. I still think on the right it's not perfect. Again, I don't know what it is about Curry that they always get just a little wrong. But they added his cut hair, which he had last year. The face scan seems to be updated again. And, you know, it's not bad. It's just not perfect, but it looks good enough. Steph Curry is one of the best players in the NBA. You need to get him right, and I think they tried their best here and did a pretty good job. And that's everyone, right? So there's actually more players, but these players aren't the biggest names. If you want me to cover all the other players, which is like, you know, 70 overall players, I'm down to cover them. But that's it for this video in terms of like the bigger names. What do you think about all these changes? Which one was the best and which one was the worst? Leave it in the comments below. If you like the channel, please be an OG, join the pack and subscribe. Really essential. And I'll see you guys next time. If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there.